Well, when all is said and done about the molasses spill in Honolulu Harbor, the question is, who will pay for the restoration of damaged coral? Right now, it's a question without any answers. KITV4's Andrew Pereira has the latest on day 10 of this spill. Andrew.
Well, Yunji, since molasses is not considered a toxic substance like oil, the spill presents a unique challenge as far as restoring the harbor and surrounding waters to their natural state. Dr. Bob Richmond of the Kewalo Marine Laboratory determined early on that 233,000 gallons of molasses is having a devastating impact on coral.
Inside the harbor is where we see a lot of mortality, but even coming out of the harbor, turning to the west, you can see the influence of the plume extending, and there's more corals bleaching, shedding tissue and dying outside.
However, the overall extent of the damage caused is not yet known.
I don't think that there's been really enough of an assessment on the bottom. We've seen a lot of injury to coral and dead crabs and other invertebrate organisms.
Equally as murky is who will pay for any possible restoration of coral once damage assessments are finalized.
It's in a gray area in terms of federal law, so we're not quite sure. The state certainly is interested in preserving and protecting their resources, but right now we're in limbo in terms of knowing exactly where we're going.
When the USS Port Royal ran aground off the reef runway in February 2009, the U.S. Navy spent $7 million to restore the reef. Over 5,400 loose coral colonies were reattached using hydraulic cement. In this case, Matson has taken responsibility for the molasses spill. The company continues to work with the State Health Department as far as response, but there's been no determination about setting aside funds for the replenishment of coral.
The legal consequences are always there, even in a oil spill. There's certainly legal ramifications. So this is perhaps a little bit more complicated than that, but it's going to follow, we think, similar routes.
Coming up at 6, what federal and state officials said today about the water condition inside Honolulu Harbor as well as Ke'ehi Lagoon. We'll also show you underwater video of the molasses pipe that burst. Yanji will send it back to you.